underway in Buffalo. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
To the air right away is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. To the air, Allen. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now Jones. Well, this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Pretty big plays there back-to-back to begin this drive, and now they're already on the edge of the end zone.
Yeah, 1st and goal, and it's time for me to pay off those big guys up front. The only way they want to see the ball in the air is on a toss or a pitch. They want to run it into the end zone and show true dominance as they've exhibited in this drive.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Barkley. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is Hines. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down and 5. It's Barkley on the counter. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Deontay Hardy back deep. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. From the 27, Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Jones on 1st and 10 toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
How about the timing on that one? They were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him 1st downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Jones on 1st down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 10. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A final shot before half for Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Kickoff ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
They held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing is Allen on third. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Allen. Shakir holds it in. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Desmond Patman. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills are back within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Catch made by Slayton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And give him a gain of 37. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Gano's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Buffalo. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, little out route here, complete to Shepard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance.
Touchdown, Giants! Darren Waller from 4 yards out. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. Taken from about the 12. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And the Bills getting set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. On play action, Allen. Flushed out right. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rolling to his right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And Oliver in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 14 yards. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jadon Nickens now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Shepard. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
On 2nd down, Cook. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen now on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job is pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
The Cook getting the call there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. A gutsy decision there going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.